Dystopia warning. Little challenge for you. Every time you go into the shops and you see the Sun or the Mail sitting there on the shelf, just imagine that greasy minge coming up behind you trying to bump you, because that's exactly what they're doing. Some of you will be aware that in the last couple of days the government launched their illegal migration bill, yeah? Quite aptly named because their bill is actually illegal. You don't stretch the boundaries of the law, you either break the law or you follow the law. This bill denies people their rights under the Refugee Convention. We'll end up with tens of thousands of people stuck in hotels, unable to work, suffering, because their claims will not be able to be legally processed. Besides which, these are people, not boats. This is essentially the Conservative Party going fully BNP. This is National Front rhetoric. People saying, oh, the far right lives rent-free in the heads of the left. Really? I'd say the far right currently resides in number 10 rent-free. A bunch of people, including celebrities, came out and criticised it because it is demonstrably fucked up. This is essentially Rishi Sunak saying he'll bring back slavery. Big up yourself, Paloma Faith. Gary Lineker tweeted a factual tweet. This is the same dehumanising rhetoric used in 30s Germany. We do take far fewer refugees than any other European country. And this is a measurably cruel policy directed at the most vulnerable people. What do you think made the headlines? This is how it works. This is how it works. Let's get one thing straight here. The issue is a lack of safe routes. The issue is the government not prosecuting people smugglers, some of which reside in Britain. The issue is the government not processing refugee applications. The issue is plainly just the government. They're trying to literally stoke racism and use vulnerable people fleeing wars or fleeing desperate situations in order to gain votes in the May elections. They cannot implement any of this policy, either legally or practically. Besides which, the biggest problem we're facing is the fact that you'll have to drive yourself to the fucking hospital if you have a heart attack because there's no ambulances. The fact that you're going to have to possibly remortgage your house because of Liz fucking Truss. Stop the boats. How about stop the yachts bought from defrauding the taxpayer under the guise of providing PPE? The fact is, Suella Braverman cannot say whether this plan is legal, workable, when it will happen, or how much it will cost. Do you want my dream, my obsession, and now my sexual kink is? To watch those bastards one by one get absolutely humiliated on election night. I want to see those fuckers crying in a sports centre in Surbiton amongst a sea of red and yellow gains. It's not stop the boats, mate. It's stop Tory votes.